and that's conflict resolution. Teamwork has to deal with conflict. And the first kind of thing I would say, or the point I want to make, hints and tips wise, is don't view conflict as negative. Conflict is natural. If you've got good people with good ideas, they're going to see things differently. And if you don't have conflict, you really don't have a healthy team. The question is how do you deal with it? And you know, there are a number of proven basic ways to deal with conflict. The first is to see if you can come up with a third alternative. In other words, understand each other well enough to say, is there a way to do this where we both get what we're looking for? And I remember Stephen Covey in his book 7 Habits gives this example of two people want an orange to do something with, and there's immediate conflict. They're fighting over the orange, but they talk to each other and realize one wanted the outer skin of the orange to do something with, put in a salad or whatever, and the other wanted the inner to put in a fruit salad. And if after they talk, they realize, oh, there's a third answer here. We both can have what we want if we just figure out what we want. So that's not always true. Sometimes compromise is involved. You know, if you really think about compromise, that's a little bit of a lose-lose in the sense that neither party gets exactly what they want. So compromise isn't always the best solution, but it is a possible path. Another approach is to elevate the decision to someone else above and say, you know, here are the pros and cons, and decide, and to agree to disagree on the outcome. That's another technique. But you as a leader have to sort of recognize what's the best technique in your group to resolve it, and create a culture where people understand that conflict is normal and healthy. What's not healthy is not dealing with it in a professional way, in an open and honest way. Let's close with this thought. Unfortunately, many of us are caught trying harder and harder to whistle a symphony when we really should be building an orchestra. You know, your role as leaders more than anyone else is to have your eye on the orchestra. How do the pieces fit together? No individual member in that group will do that. You have to do it.